Can resellers who are trying to do the right thing for the environment and upcycle goods actually end up getting themselves sued? If you guessed yes, you would be right. What's going on, resellers? December 27th, Wednesday afternoon, 2023. And unfortunately, this is a topic that comes up a lot and people are very, very misinformed on. First and foremost, I want to thank Juliekashik over on Instagram for bringing this back up. I talked about it a little while back with a Netflix show called Slobby Robbie's something, something, something. He did some upcycling. I made some comments about it. I actually got a video trademarked over that, long story short. But if you take pieces of known brands, good brands, like let's say you have a Louis Vuitton purse and you take the buttons and the hardware and the zippers off of it because the purse is starting to break down and it's no good. It's a legitimate, authentic Louis Vuitton purse or Chanel purse, and you take it apart because you don't wear the purse anymore. It's ripped, it's going bad, it's time to get rid of it. You don't want to trash it, so you end up using the material and the hardware to make a pair of earrings or a necklace or something, and then you sell that good. If you make it for yourself and you wear it, nobody's going to know, nobody's going to say anything. However, if you try to sell an upcycled set of goods, you can and almost likely will be sued. So in one of the shows that I watched, somebody was taking Louis Vuitton purses after they had, worn them out and they were almost no good, and they were cutting them up and making flip-flops, which is perfectly fine if you make them for yourself, again. But they were making them and selling them. And so that's where you get into trouble. And the reason that this is a problem is because the company doesn't actually make that product. Or the company, if they do make flip-flops, didn't make that particular flip-flop. And so now a consumer is buying that item thinking that it's Louis Vuitton flip-flops, and it might give a bad appearance to Louis Vuitton. And that's why they don't want you selling their goods. Also, while I'm in the middle of this video, guys, I wanted to shout out. I'll leave a link in the description box. Check this cool little thing out. You guys see the lighting going on in my house? Let me show you. See how I look? Let me show you guys this. I'm going to turn off that light. Watch this little thing. You turn it on. Bam, right? That's a light. You just clip this thing right over top of your phone, and then when you set it up right, do you see that lighting? Even if I turn on the light in the house, it just gives me much better lighting. If you're somewhere with low lights, this thing's really cheap. I'll link one down below. It's an affiliate link. I'll get a couple bucks from it if you buy it, but it's awesome for people that don't have a lot of good light sources. It's awesome, right? Like, I would definitely use this every day, and I'm gonna start using it. I got it as like a little stocking stuffer gift for Christmas, so super cool. Love that, right? Anyways, let's get back to the video. Juliekashik on her Instagram actually put up some screenshots. Go follow her on Instagram. She has a training and mentorship starting in 2024 that she's done before as well. I'll link all her stuff below. But check out these screenshots I'm gonna throw up, where these are upcycled products that you cannot sell as upcycled products. You can't change them and materially change them. In fact, Harley-Davidson says this as well. You're welcome to sell any Harley-Davidson product you want. You're welcome to upcycle it for yourself, but you are not welcome to upcycle a lot of these products from most brands and sell them as a new product. And that's the rule. That's the only limitation that generally most of them care about. So be very careful. If you decide to upcycle it for yourself, great. Don't do it and try to go to like a craft fair or a flea market or a market and try to sell these things, because you'll get yourself in big trouble. And Julie points out lawsuits. She actually quotes lawsuits. And if you don't know Julie on Instagram, she actually has a law background, legal lawyer background. So she knows a little bit about what she's talking about, even more so than somebody like me. But she quotes case law. Like, you can't beat the case law. And Louis Vuitton and Chanel have sued, and they have won these cases. They have actually put people out of business and cost people their livelihoods and cost people tons of money that have done these upcycling. Now, if you want to take those same Chanel buttons or Chanel hardware and sell them just as the Chanel pieces, generally that's okay. I haven't seen a lot of problems, and I don't think they can do anything about that because it's a legitimate Chanel piece hardware product. But the minute you turn it into something else is when it becomes a problem. And that's what these companies don't want you doing. They don't want you taking their products and altering them or changing them and passing it off as, oh, this is a Louis Vuitton pair of slides, a pair of flip-flops, when in fact Louis Vuitton doesn't actually make flip-flops, or if they do, they didn't make those flip-flops. So just a piece of advice for you guys. It falls under that IP trademark infringement. You're using their logos, their names for products that are not theirs. You have to be very, very careful. This one I understand. It makes sense to me. You are selling a product that you made using their material and that product might not have the quality standards that they're used to, or that somebody who's shopping for a Louis Vuitton pair of flip-flops or a Chanel pair of earrings would normally be used to, because sorry, they have really high-end standards, and you sitting in your house might not have those same standards and quality control and guarantees that they do. So there you go. That's the lesson for today. Really, really, really appreciate Juliekashik. She makes a lot of great posts on Instagram. Go follow her Instagram. I will link it below. Go check her out. She has a lot of great information, and she has those coaching calls and mentoring programs. Worth your time, worth the money from everything I've seen from her. I've never personally taken them, but everybody has great reviews for her, and everybody says everything is good about her. And all the information she posts, occasionally I don't agree 100% with her, but 99% of what she posts up there, I'm right along with her. So good stuff, good information, and great to bring this back up and bring it to everyone's attention so no one makes that mistake. If you could, please share this with the reselling community across Facebook groups, Instagrams, TikToks. It's really important that everyone knows about this and doesn't make that mistake of upcycling and trying to resell that material. Okay, I'll leave you guys with that for the video today. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to check out all those links below, including my listing service, Julie's Instagram, and the original story I'll pop down there for you as well. My listing service makes all your listings for you. The website is on sale. It is over 20% off in some cases. Go down there and check that out. ProEcommercelister.com. And until the next video, I will see you all later.